welcome to the RF Eclipse Structure video. I will start by saying it is just like any other system or directory that contains index, folders, and documents. Now imagine this system as a room full of file cabinets. Each cabinet would be called a category in Eclipse. Inside each category is a collection of parent folders, subfolders, and documents. Each one of these can be structured using a few different methods. The first one is where there is a category, series of parent folders, and then another series of subfolders, with documents inside each one of those subfolders. Let's break this structure down. Living directly inside a category are types of folders called parent folders. These typically are indexed inside a category and are labeled in many different ways. Under the bank statement category, they would be labeled with the year, for instance. A parent folder's subsidiary is known as a child of that folder. Here they would be called subfolders. These help organize the hierarchy even further. Inside these subfolders are the actual documents themselves. These are scanned and uploaded items. Possible examples of these documents are emails, photocopies, or records. Here we are going to look at this structure in the live environment. So what we have here is the Eclipse workspace. There are a couple ways to navigate through the structure. We can use the panel on the left-hand side of the screen and simply scroll up and down to select the category we'd like to explore. Another way is to click on the Retrieve tab, and in your workspace, you will see all of the categories listed. For this exercise, we are going to explore the vendor category. Right now, we are at the category level of the structure. When we click into the category folder, we will see all of the parent folders listed. In the vendor category, all of the parent folders listed are, well, vendors. Upon entering this particular vendor, we will now be viewing its subfolder. Subfolders are usually labeled by what they are housing inside them. For instance here, a W-9 form. Let's take a look inside and view this W-9 form. Now we are on the document level of the structure. The document is simply an image file and can range to be anything from a JPEG to a PDF, and could be a photocopy or even a downloaded form. So as a quick review, this structure was as follows: category, parent folders, subfolders, and documents. Next, we're going to take a look at the second method where subfolders are not needed. This structure is as follows: category, a series of parent folders, then directly living in them are the documents. So you take a category like normal, open that up, and you see the parent folders. With this, the documents are inside the parent folders and there are no subfolders present. Once again, we will take a look in the live environment. By viewing our workspace, which is currently showing the category level, we are going to select the Audit Committee Minutes folder. As we see here, all of the listed parent folders are labeled by the dates that the meetings took place. Let us select one of these parent folders and view the documents inside of it. Now that we are viewing the document level, we can see the attendee list for this particular meeting. This was the category, parent folder, and document structure. Due to the scale of some of these categories, we have added a folder between the category and parent folder levels. If you take a look at the PRSY or employee categories, for instance, you can see such a structure. To demonstrate the structure, we have the category, parent folder group, parent folders, subfolders, and documents. We're going to start off with a category like every other method. But instead of there being a parent folder, immediately inside there are folders called parent folder groups. These types of folders will help organize the hierarchy by segmenting certain data inside the Eclipse structure. Inside the parent folder group lives the parent folders. Then, just like some of the other methods, a subfolder. Within the subfolder are then the documents. Okay, so let's get back to the workspace and check this structure out in the live environment. We are going to pretend as we navigate through this structure that we are looking for Stephen Smith's employee records. Stephen works at the central office, so we will take a look in the CO employee category by clicking down on the folder. His last name is Smith, so the parent folder group, which is broken down by the first letter of employee last names, would be S. By entering that S folder, we now see all employees with S last names. And there are Stephen Smith's employee records at the parent folder level. We will select that folder. We have now entered the subfolder level. Maybe we want to take a look at Steven's driver's license. Let's enter the General Employment subfolder. Now that we have entered into that folder, we are at the document level of the structure, and we can now view a photocopy of Steven's ID. To quickly recap the structure is as follows: category, parent folder group, parent folder, subfolder, and document. The build of this system is pretty basic, even though the amount of documents is extensive. You should now have a grasp on how things are structured though. Thanks for watching this video on the RF Eclipse structure. Take care.